back to my channel. So today on Scenes I Love, I'm going to be looking at a scene from Made in Heaven, which is a web series on Amazon Prime. It's about these two wedding planners, and in each episode of this series, they are planning a different wedding, but there is a common story also going on about both of their lives. But each episode is about a different wedding that they're planning, and I'm going to be looking at a scene from episode 4, which is called The Price of Love, and I really love this scene from the whole entire series. There are some amazing scenes in this movie, in this series, but I love two of them. I'm going to be looking at one of them right now, and hopefully the second one at some point in Scenes I Love. So before we start, I just want to give you a little bit context about what this episode is, because this scene comes in a little at the end of that episode. So it's an episode where Priyanka Mishra, which is the bride in this episode, she's going to get married to a IS officer, and this is the scene where they're literally just going to take the fairas and actually get married. And right before that, during the Bharat, the guy who she's going to get married to, his parents ask dowry from her parents, and she doesn't know that. And then her parents, because they're literally helpless because the wedding is just about to happen, they give in and they sign the papers for the dowry and everything. And the two wedding planners know about this because it happens through them, and they don't like it, but it's just everything is like super last minute and it's their decision to make, so it just goes through. And now the scene picks up when they're literally gonna get married right now. So yeah. And also this video might be a little edited because obviously copyright issues. So I'm going to try to keep in all the dialogues but edit it a little heavily because of that. So yeah, let's watch and then I'll tell you.
This is so fucked up.
Let it go, Tara. There's nothing we can do now.
Your parents have asked 4 crores dowry from my parents.
Shall we discuss this later? We need to take Afeeras.
Afeeras can wait. You're okay with this? You agreed to this.
The money's for us only, Nabri. How does it matter?
It matters because I don't know who the fuck you are.
Nabri, listen. It's you and me. We can sort this out. Trust me.
There will be no Fairas. I'm not going to pay anyone to marry me.
Amazing.
That's all it took to shatter centuries of patriarchy. One tiny moment of courage. That's all it took to show up the chauvinist hidden deep in this supposedly progressive Indian man. Our women don't deserve this. Our women are better than this. And if they only believed that, hats off to you, Priyanka Mishra. May your tribe grow. May they find the strength to stand up and walk tall. And like you, may they never cease to amaze.
So yeah, that was the scene. I think it's such a hard-hitting scene because there are a lot of scenes in this series that are that good, but I feel like this one was just so perfect. Like everything that was in the scene was executed so well. First of all, right off the bat, the acting by Shobita Dholapala and Shraddha Tripathi in this particular scene was just so good with their eyes, with their expressions. It was just coming across everything that they were feeling, and I think the acting was so good here, and also the dialogues were so good. There is obviously the Kabir's voice at the end with all the voiceover that he does, that happens throughout the series and every episode, where he'll kind of sum up the theme of the episode and in his voiceover. And especially this one, it kind of sums up everything that the scene is about and what it is in actual real life, where a lot of people in this, for example, he is an IS officer, and for him to think like this is just so not progressive. And that particular dialogue, that's all it took to shatter centuries of patriarchy, one tiny moment of courage. That's all it took to show up the chauvinist hidden in the supposedly progressive Indian man. Pure gold. I think it literally gave me the chills the first time I watched it, because it was right after that it cuts to the faces of everybody, and then it cuts to Tara crying in the car, and it just really gave me the chills, because if you've watched the series, you know her backstory of what is going on in her life and how it connects. And the fact that Tara is the one who speaks up first, and she says, can you even believe how effed up this is? And she's the one who walks up to Priyanka and the bride and tells her everything, the confidence that she does it with, and the determination, because there is that silent realization that you can see going on in her mind, where she realizes how effed up it is. And somewhere I feel like that it had to be her who did it, because being a girl herself, a female herself, she realized what was going on in there. One decision to just get married to this person can affect your whole life, because later after that you're gonna figure out what he truly is and the kind of person he truly is, and that can just spoil your entire life. And if not your entire life, at least a few years before you eventually get divorced to this person. And I love that Tara is the person who goes up and speaks about it and, tells her everything. And then the stance that she takes after that is where she can't believe it, and then she asks him and she's like, you already know about it? And then he goes on about like, it's okay, right? Like, it's just for us. And then she says ki it matters because I don't know who you are as a person, if you're okay with taking dowry. A scene, it keeps cutting to her father's face, and there's this innocence and pure love that is going on there. I just love it. And then she says that there are gonna be no Fairas, and the determination and confidence that oozes out of her when she walks off, amazing. And then there is the whole voiceover that I already talked about, which again, amazing. So I love the whole scene. There is one more scene in this series that I really love, so hopefully I'll do it at some point. And if you haven't watched Made in Heaven, please watch it. I think it's an amazing series. It's created by Zoya Akhtar, Reema Khakti, and three more directors, Nitya Mehra, and I forget the other directors and writers and people working on this series, but I really love it. And I really feel like there's a difference when women are working on films and working on, the filmmaking part of it, writing part of it, because it is very real, it's full of emotions, it's about real life problems, and I love that. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button. Let me know in the comment section if you've watched Made in Heaven. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.